Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good morning today. Everything here is going great. And Rick and I are going to the gym this morning. We're doing our yoga class, so I'm looking forward to that. And everything else is good. Had a nice breakfast. I had oatmeal with blueberries. And now it is time for story time with Miss Paula. So let's say hi to all our friends out there. Hi, Vicente. Hi, Trey. Hi, Brian. Hi, Carl. Hi, Callum. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, John. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Evan. Hi, Eric. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Vincent. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, MJ. Hi, Leo. Hi, Eason. Hi, Woody. Hi, Jack. Hi, Nora. Hi, Meadow. Hi, Milan. Hi, Rory. Hi, Jake. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Evelyn. And hi, Joe in Arizona. And hi to everyone else who's watching. I hope you're having a great morning. If you want me to mention you by name, put your name in the comments, and I will. Today's book is There's a Bear on My Chair by Ross Collins. And let's see. I see a chair. There's a bear on my chair by Ross Collins. There's a bear in my chair. He is so big, it's hard to share. There isn't any room to spare. We do not make a happy pair, a mouse and bear with just one chair. When I give him a nasty glare, that means staring at him like this. He seems completely unaware. I don't know what he's doing there, that bear who's sitting on my chair. He's reading the newspaper. I must admit he has some flair, that means style. He has fine taste in leisure wear. I'm fond of how he does his hair, but still I wish he was not there. Well, he is dressed very nice, and his hair looks good. I'll try to tempt him with a pear, to lure him from my favorite chair, but he just goes on sitting there. Why won't he go back to his lair? And see, he's holding up a pear, saying free pear. The bear doesn't care. Maybe I'll give him a scare. I'll jump out in my underwear. But no, of course he does not care. That stinky bear sat on my chair. I understand that bears are rare. I know they need the utmost care. I know all that, I am aware. But still I cannot stand this bear. He's wearing a shirt that says endangered.